ship lets off at the port is the berth. It's considered the berth.
Yep.
But those products, the certificate is basically an insurance if they get lost at sea and fucking dead and lost.
Yep. Yep.
Son.
But they really giving you a birth certificate is really a death certificate. It's saying
that's what I'm. That's nuts.
Now, when you go back to the George Washington challenge, the old Mississippians, the nappy head us with this shit.
Natural. Yeah.
Is fighting against melanated motherfuckers with the same texture of 9-ether hair. The only difference is the character of the two peoples is distinctly different based on the culture in which they evolved in.
Culture. Always culture.
They believe in selling their mama and their children. That's obnoxious to us.
Right. It's sick.
Right.
Sick.
So now in this war, those tribes are called totem tribes from the root tribes of the Americas that's fighting against the conquistadors, who became later known as Moors.
Dang, the conquistadors was a Moor. Oh, shit. Deep.
Right.
That connection is crazy. Let's go. Chop.
Okay, so the George Washington challenge, the paleface is the referee. This is why he got carte blanche to move around the land.
Got it.
Now,
Got it. So he's the referee between all of us warring dumbass tribes that don't got no sense.
Right.
Got it.
Now, he got a couple of rules he got to follow. So he's not taking sides in the war. One is he cannot accumulate what's called personal wealth.
Okay.
So they set up something called foundations.
There you have it. There
right. Once they set up their foundations, the foundation has a charter from one of the royal families, either the chiefs over here or the chiefs in Europe, which they call kings.
Yes,
we didn't call ourselves kings over here.
Not true.
Right. We called ourselves, the native term for each tribe is different, but the term means chief. Which means family leader, the head of the family table.
I love it. I love it. Yes, sir.
So while we over here minding our business, after Columbus was an investigator, he was
and let me ask you one thing. Do you think Christopher Columbus was a black dude?
I know he was a Tawny Moor. He was a mulatto.
There you go.
And his personal navigator on his ship was named Pedro del Negro.
Wow. Peter the Black. Yes, I know this. Yes.
And he was known by what's called being a blackamoor.
Yes.
Right. Columbus came over here. Read his diaries. People need to read his diaries because it's so important.
I've read them.
To know what's going on. But he came over here to evaluate and assess the people to implement some shit called the white man's burden under the discovery doctrine of the Catholic Church.
Hold on, 1 second, Ella. 1 second. Oh, that's what it is. Oh shit, my bad. Go ahead, my bad. Yeah.
Something happened to the sound.
Yeah. Something plugged out and I just plugged it back in. Is it okay now? Is it
still kind of low?
Hear me?
I can hear you, but it's just low.
It happened, and then I thought I just fixed it.
Somebody said the audio back up. It's in the comments. They said the audio back up.
Oh, it's back. Audio. Oh, it's good now. Yeah. See, something plugged out. My speaker just plugged out, but I kicked my speaker. I was getting too hyped. I kicked the speaker out. So I can't unplug the speaker. My speaker's unplugged. So we should be good now. All right. So sorry about that, guys. Yeah.
Remember what the conquistadors was looking for?
The founding youth.
And when they're looking for the founding, they was looking for Cordoba.
Wow. Spain. Cordoba, Spain, like?
No. Cordoba is the city of gold of the Americas.
Oh, El Dorado, like Cordoba. I call it El Dorado. Yeah. Got you.
Yeah. They called it Cordoba and El Dorado. But it was the city of gold. They was looking for the wealth of the land.
Yes,
they didn't discover it once they discover it, they made a movie called National Treasure with Nicolas Cage, where they show you the wealth of the land and the underground tunnels between New York and DC.
Wow, yes, yes, yeah, I remember that movie. You're right, yes, you're right.
Remember,
Wow,
all of the
amazing.
wealth had dust on it, all of the gold artifacts had dust on it. Why?
Yes.
Nobody's been allowed to access Big Mama's
It's,
bank but Big Mama.
it's just, all right, it just sits there. Nobody can touch it. Wow. And it's
Now,
just like that for
everything they
real.
stole before they established a central banking system to expedite the transfer of wealth was kept in a country called Puerto Rico.
Wow.
Remember,
The
they
rich
made a
boy.
movie about it called Pirates of the Caribbean. The Pirates is the Skull and Bones Society of
Yep.
George Herbert Walker Bush.
Yep. The Skull and Bones. Yep.
Remember
Definitely.
how they drew their power?
Yep.
They stole the bones. They tell you this. They stole the
Geronimo.
bones of Geronimo.
Yes. They drink out of the dude's skull.
Yep. And they was doing rituals to maintain their power on Geronimo's bones.
Yeah, bro, it's terrible. Every time I think about that, I get pissed, bro. Like they show them in the picture with the nigga skull on the thing, on a pillow. It's disgusting.
Today we call you know who Geronimo Pratt is? G Jigga?
Yeah, I've heard of him. Yes.
That's the rebirth of Geronimo.
The
All
real
of the
Geronimo,
chiefs came back to finish this shit at the end.
Believe it, I know it.
Biggie Sitting Bull.
Biggie Sitting Bull, there you go. I believe it. I know
ODB
it.
Crazy Horse.
Oh.
DMX is Chief Zolo.
Let's go.
All them NWA boys is under Tuki as Afro Chiefs.
Wow.
Right? Tupac was Tupac Amaru.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Definitely.
I could keep going on and on and on and on and on and on and on.
It's
but
all of us is resurrected.
Point.
Yes, sir. It's us again, the reoccurrences. Facts. Facts. We know. Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So they was still killing us, violating the rules of the chessboard. If we got more knowledge than one of them, and we was about to tell our people what was going on, they murdered us. Malcolm, Martin, Clarence, 13X. They was gonna try to assassinate Elijah.
Wow.
But that's a whole phenomenon that's about to brain fuck half the motherfucking world.
Wow.
When they see the messenger up there talking in 25. Where the fuck he come from?
That's deep.
Remember, the minister said that the messenger ain't dead. It was only made to appear that way.
Wow. Got it. Yeah. Next level. Yo, that's next level strategics right there. Chess, not checkers, baby.
Right.
Next level strategies. Got you. Yeah, man.
Now,
that's deep.
Now that the matriarchs then declared their return to power on the land, overthrowing in effect all of the Admiralty Maritime jurisdiction, which nullifies nationality and citizenship.
There we go. It makes us free, sovereign, republic.
You don't need no paperwork to verify who you is from this point. You only need to click up with one of these clans.
Got it. Got it.
And
got it.
Some of the people, like I told the Africans, we don't mind y'all being here. We don't got no problem with Africans because the same exact thing that happened to us happened to them.
Exactly. And it happened right across the chessboard to all of us, all the native tribes. It's divide and conquer once again.
So the Zulu supposed to be protecting the San and the Twa, and the Dinka's supposed to be assisting them. They've been in effect neutralized by the invading colonists.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the tribes didn't want to ride with their lead and left the Zulus stranded fighting alone.
Got it. You see, divided and conquered. And no one's playing their position. People aren't playing their position. The tribes aren't playing their position. Like the Warriors are playing basketball and stuff like that right now. You know what I mean? They flipped it up to a whole nother aesthetic.
Well,
you know what I mean?
Remember, we ain't allowed to go to bloody warfare.
Exactly. There you go. So it balances out.
When the warrior can't fight bloody war, what do?
Sports, right? You got to express it.
He got to find an outlet for that warring energy. He become a boxer, an MMA fighter, a pro wrestler, a football player, basketball player, competitive sports to relieve the pressure.
It all makes sense now. It makes sense now, big dog. I get it. I get it, Elder. I get it. It makes sense now.
How do you get to the big leagues in professional sports? You have to go through something first.
High school, college, all that. Yeah, right.
And what's the purpose of college and university?
Well, they train you to go out into the real world, is what they say, right?
It's supposed, it's supposed to be institutions of higher education.
Yeah. Get you ready to, right. Get you ready for life, supposedly.
Right. So before you could go to sports, you have to go through higher education. Now remember, in the early days of sports, they would pass the athlete with no education into the big leagues. All of them ended up broken in.
Right.
Most of these new athletes is taking business and finance classes as majors.
So as they should.
But now look at them. They can hold on to their wealth.
Balling, like as they should.
So what do they do with the ones that's smart? They Kaepernick them.
Yes. You're right.
We got something for you smart niggas.
Yeah, man. They find a way to poach us. I know. That's all. It's the same chess game we talking about. Yeah. The same chess game. They gotta always maneuver, strategy, and they never can stop. It has to be 24/7 because we're always adapting to the new playing field. So it only makes sense. I get it. It's family, you guys. Are you guys chopping with us right now? Hope you taking notes, as this shit is really opening my mind right now. And hopefully he's doing the same for y'all. Elder, Poppy, thanks again, man. You're fucking amazing, bro. Every time you come on, man, with like a fucking lightsaber in this motherfucker, don't you? Chopping, bro. I'm telling you, man. It's Skywalker shit. I love it, bro. Like, for real. I ain't joking. That shit lit, bro. Like, man, I love learning new shit, bro. And this is, man, every time you expand the fuck out of my mind, bro. Liddy, man. For real, Elder. So let's go.
Each one teach one. We all gonna reach some. That's our tribal tradition.
I
don't gotta teach everybody. I just gotta teach the ones who want to learn.
There we go. Light one candle, a candle lights another candle. Before you know it, the room is lit up.
Yep.
Yes.
Now that the matriarchs has asserted their jurisdictional authority, all heaven about to break loose. Everybody looking for hell to break loose. All heaven about to break loose now.
I've been telling them, Poppy. I've been telling them, King. I've been telling them. It's a whole new earth. It ain't no what they thought. It's a whole new earth flex. You see what I'm saying?
Look,
yeah, man. Go ahead.
2025, they already announced the year-long national celebration.
What?
Yeah. They also announced the World Fair that's going to unveil all of the hidden technology.
What?
It's already go. Look, Donald J already announced this shit.
Let's go. That's
Matter
what
of fact,
I'm talking about.
Make sure when we get off, you call me for the receipts so you can do how you do with the receipts.
Absolutely. You know what it is. As soon as, bro, you already know. Absolutely. Yeah, you know I want them. Yeah.
So the celebration is it's the national Mardi Gras that our culture does at the beginning of each age. It's a national celebration that all tribes are involved in. Hey, in the Southwest, we're going to have corn festivals. In the South, from Louisiana going back across to Florida, we're going to have barbecues and motherfucking big cookouts. This is what we do.
Hold up. Can I just tell you something real quick? All right. For the past few years, let's say a few years ago, for about a year straight, when I was living in Cali, fam, is like I kept continuously getting these dreams of being out in the streets with everyone just walking around, everyone just enjoying themselves, fam. I'm talking about like a celebration, parades of us just walking through the streets. And then there was one time we're crossing this bridge. It reminded me like of in New York, like one of those bridges in New York, the Brooklyn Bridge or something. We're walking across it and it's just bright and sunny. There's like these boats in the water, fam. I mean, everybody's out having a good time. And then at one point there was like bubbles in the air and shit like that. It was amazing. And I kept having those visions. And it's exactly what you're talking about. I used to call it the grand finale. That's what I always call it in my head, the grand finale. You feel me? But now I get it. That's what I was seeing, exactly what you're talking about. That shit is real. Absolutely 100% real. That's happening now, family. Celebrate.
In the islands and in South America, they don't call it Mardi Gras. They call it Los Carnaval.
Yeah, Carnival. Yeah.
Right? But it's the same.
Bacchanal.
Yep. So sometime this year, you're going to see more construction than usual because we need infrastructure. We need reinforced bridges, right?
Yep.
And we need clean food because we can't do GMO. That's prohibited under the matriarchy.
Yep. Exactly.
The matriarchy is going to ban anything that negatively affects Earth and children out the gate. That's the first order of business. It's automatically banned on the matriarchy. Because the first thing they want to know before they approve anything is how does it affect the Earth and how does it affect the children?
Yes, sir. Yes,
so if anything negatively affects the Earth and negatively affects the children, it's automatically voted down. Nope, we're not doing that.
Exactly. That's bliss.
So all of the modified foods have to be removed. This is why people not paying attention. But if you look, all these poultry farms and beef farms, they've been having cattle deaths by the thousands.
And they've been burning them down.
Yeah.
You see they've been burning down the chicken farms and shit by the thousands. Yeah,
that's
so
all
we said
GMO.
Getting rid of the genetically modified foods. That's really what's going on.
Yeah. People think they still spraying chemtrails. That's not the chemtrails. That's the cleanup.
They're cleaning up. It makes sense. Hey, fam, I'm right with you. I'm right there with you, King. I feel it. I can
now, how do you know it's cleanup and not chemtrails? The side effect is this. If they clean it up, the chemicals that they spray for the cleanup going to make the snow look like styrofoam in places.
That's what we've been seeing. I've been posting on that too. Got it. So that is actually the cleanup that's sucking the stuff out of the air.
Right. And they was terraforming the Earth for a different species to inhabit it besides us. Now, because they lost and they have to go, we have to restore it back to balance.
Bro, I love this.
So another sign that it's the cleanup is in some places you have what look like dirt and stones coming down in the rain and the snow.
And fall, yeah. And stones fall on the sky. Yep. I posted a video on that too. You know I don't fuck around. I post that
all
too.
All of those are the cleaning up of the chemtrails that they was terraforming the Earth for a different species.
Got it. They lost. They gotta get the fuck out of here. What I've been telling you guys about, family. Yeah, man, the new Earth atmosphere. No more terraforming for them. It's being set for us. That same thing with the corona, the crown of the sun. I told you, the NPC killer. They've been getting wiped off the face. They got to run. Trust. Get an elder with the receipts for you, man. Ja, let's go. Ow. Yes,
when the water start cleansing itself, you're going to see what look like soap suds.
Foam.
The Earth.
Got it.
The water's going to self-cleanse. We just got to get the shit out the air so the solar rays can tell the water to cleanse itself.
Yes, and we doing it. It's being done. Being done. Yes, I. Nacho, it's so magnificent.
It's so much stuff going on. I can't touch everything, man. But it's a lot going on for the betterment of humanity and the Earth.
It's Nacho, and we know.
Yep. So this is all on the. That's last night was mark that as your calendar for the beginning of a new way, because that was when the matriarchs came together and did a public declaration, and then they had a clan mother meeting where all of the clan mothers got to speak their piece.
Wow, there we go. There we go. You guys hear that? Yesterday was the official beginning of the new Earth, people. Here we go. Hey, the one I want to ask you, does this tie in any way to the Jasara and the Nasara thing?
Well, I never did the research on Nasara and Jasara to know how it operate and the Sesqui trusts.
But
I do
it's kind of
know
along the same lines. Like a lot
I
of this
do
stuff you're
know
talking
that
about.
all of
Yeah.
the tribes over here before the invaders came was wealthy people.
Hell yeah. Remember, the natives were the original owners of the oil.
Still is.
They got the,
Go
yeah,
back and
remember
do
they
your
tricked them.